concerns by the group of residents we spoke with. They said that they weren't made privy to any permissions that you may have gotten. Can you say where and what government entities would have provided you with permission to set up the park?
The planning department and then the Prime Minister's office. We've had two commissions now. We've got one in Rascals and then we had a name change. It was in the papers, it was all publicised. I think this is all being generated by a little congregation of people. The majority, and I say the majority with my hand on my heart, God bless, like up, just, come back later on and you'll see the restaurant, the park, the benches, all full of locals.
Would you have been required to do any impact studies on the community?
Any
impact studies to see how positioning it there?
We've done all our studies, we've done reef studies, we've met with the local people and we found support, but there is a little gang of people that are giving us, bad publicity. But if you look on the social network, you'll find the support, the views. I mean, when I launched it, before we even was out there, I put Life After Lockdown and I put this video on and it was, well, we're going to Barbados, and then we showed the water park. That has had in excess of 100,000 views. Posts that we put up is of the opening and that have had 38,000 views. I'm not really a social media man, but I do count, I'm good with numbers. And it's all been supportive. There's been odd remarks and bad comments. You can't keep all the people happy all the time. There's always going to be, the minority in this thing. If it was a majority of people, I'd stand up and be interviewed by anybody with my hand on my heart and tell the truth. We've created, the kids come down here, they love it. I let a lot of kids go on there, for a special price, as long as they've got a life jacket and, safety is our paramount concern. It's just all good. Our next move is we've applied for next door and we're creating a swimming academy. I believe that all kids on this island should swim. It should be mandatory. Just available, not forcing, but if they want it, they can encourage. And this park certainly encourages it, because they go out there and they don't swim too good or they get about with the life jackets, and it encourages them. And it gives them confidence, and it's healthy fun for everyone. If it got to the stage where the majority of people didn't want it, I'd take it out. I'm a people's person. I wouldn't want to upset, but everything is majority rules. But sometimes the majority of people are the quiet ones and the minority are the noisy ones. But
one of the points they mentioned, they don't like that it's in this particular spot, and they might have wanted to shift more so to the right. I don't know if you can explain why that particular spot was chosen and if there was any feasibility for that.
After the reef study, that was the spot. And what we did, we put it out that far so we didn't interfere with the swimmers. We took everything into consideration. One mistake we did make, and we tried to make it easy access. So we put a long pavilion pontoon out. We've actually reduced that pontoon so that people can swim. In fact, the majority of people actually now swim out, sit on the pontoon, have a rest and swim back and sit there. I'm going to put a couple of pontoons just floating out there. This is another thing we haven't got on Brandon's Beach. Everyone on all the hotels, Sandy Lane, Coral Reef, they've all got their floats that they can swim out to. Well, we're going to put one out there away from the park that they swim out and sit on there and have their leisure time, if they so wish. But if they don't like that, then we won't put that in. We're here to please, not to, upset people.